You're talking about a woman who took $800 to fondle an old man's balls in a hotel room.
A woman made what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did she do?
Probably
So
could have got,
she
probably could
performed.
have got
She
2,500 out of the guy. I mean, if you think about it,
wait.
probably could have got 2,500.
She performed a fetish thing for this dude. What? What are you talking about?
I don't know all the details. I'm not some fucking weirdo. I don't know all the
Well, you
details.
said. Oh no, you got me confused. I thought you said hook. So she made that hooker, and basically she made $900. How much did you say?
$800 to fondle an old man's CEO's balls in Chicago
Huh?
in
Old
a
man,
hotel room.
$800. I mean, it probably
Yes.
only
Glenn.
lasted what, 10 minutes.
Wait.
But
Wait, wait a second.
I bet
His
you
name's
she's.
Glenn? Yeah, Glenn. Glenn. His name was Glenn. What the fuck
I
did
bet
she
you
have for
she's
guys named
proud.
Glenn?
I bet you
Glenwood.
she's proud
Bill
too.
Land was Glenn.
She's like, and I did it in 15 seconds too.
And these
I
aren't
bet you
like my
proud.
stories. These aren't things that I've just come up with in fairy tale land. These are things she said over the years. Her words. Her coming on people's panels and crying about how she's the victim. Get out of here. And then you're gonna get mad because people don't forget and they remind you of it. I don't know how long
Oh,
she had to do
Angela,
it. I don't know all the details. And she's
you.
like, we were at the hotel, and no one's gonna believe it, but he was an old man. He was like 80, and he was like a CEO of a company, and he's just a really lonely guy, really lonely. And you guys aren't gonna believe it. No one's gonna believe my story. But he gave me $800, and nothing happened. We just smoked weed and talked. Well, actually, what the real story is, we found out later she like fondled balls and got paid $800. Yeah, no, she kept like laughing and giggling and like it was really weird the way she described it. It's like no one's believing you. That the whole time you're telling the story, it sounds like bullshit. Get out of here. Yeah, some old guy's gonna give you meth pop face $800 to do nothing. No, sorry. I mean, but I'm a good looking woman. And no man's handing me $800 to not, kiss him or anything. It's just not happening. It's just not. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's not believable. And she met him on the back pages. Wow. So it's not like they were friends. It's not like this was somebody she knew. This guy was a complete stranger. He's gonna go to a hotel with you, smoke weed, and just say, "Here you go, $800." You don't have to touch it or nothing. Here you go. I mean, does that even sound believable, you guys? That doesn't even sound believable. I mean, to me, it doesn't sound believable. It just doesn't. I don't know. I don't know, fellas.
No,
Would you pay
not at all.
$800 to go hang out?
No,
$50 maybe. I mean, I could see a guy giving her $50, feeling bad for her. Yeah, here's $50, but 800. Man, I don't know. I'm not buying it. Yeah, tickled his balls. Gil. Thank you, Gil. Thank you. Yeah, see, Miss Liability knows what I'm talking about. See, exactly. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. She didn't walk away doing nothing. Get out of here. Like, trying to make us drink to create.
Yeah.
She should do an audio book documenting all her adventures. That would be interesting.
Well, this is like
an actually truthful one.
She forgets how 3 years ago she ratted on herself. I don't know, maybe Deadly, you might remember, but 3 years ago, hey, Miss DuPont, she ratted on herself. She basically talked about what happened with Glenwood. And here we are 3 years later, and she's like, I didn't do anything. I didn't even know. I didn't know. White female gives special agent envelope with a substantial amount of money. White female gives agent advertisements. I mean, come on. She's white female. She admitted to it like 3-4 years ago. And now like, she's going to act like we all forgot. I mean,
Wait, you broke up. What did
crazy.
she? What she?
Yeah.
What did she specifically admit to?
I don't know exactly what to that she gave up her boyfriend that she ratted,
Oh,
and
okay.
then 3 years, yeah, and then 3 years later she wants to say that that's not her. She's not white female. Oh, well, first off, it's not the victim because in those kind of statements it says victim gave special agent envelope. Victim gave. She's the informant. She's the white female. And okay, just to drive that point home even more, that's his girlfriend of 6 years. That's his woman. That's his partner. She
She
has
should have came
access.
up with the story that
Yeah.
they had another female associate. That's where
She
she.
has well,
See,
no,
she
no.
did.
Think about this. She has access to the ads. She has access to the money. She has access to everything. Who else is going to give that shit to the FBI? It ain't going to be the victim. They don't have access. Her. She's just its girlfriend. I mean, it's just common sense.
Wow.
And she
And
wants
she
everybody to
completely
like,
walked. No aiding and abetting charges. No nothing.
Miss Liability Deadly wants to know if you can play the Savage tickling Gil's balls video. I think it's a short. I think Savage has it up, isn't it? Isn't it Savage that has it?
Miss Liability, can you give me the link? Can you give me the link?
Miss Bambi.
Yes.
She did, and she walked away. Did they give her a proffer? Did she just not get any charges filed? I mean,
No charges. No charges. Disappeared.
so they probably gave her a
She
proffer.
didn't get protection.
That everything that they made her talk and give that stuff, and in exchange they gave her what Keefy D thought he had, which was a proffer agreement, which absolves you from prosecution if you incriminate yourself when you're talking about stuff in that moment only.
Which only tells me that they didn't have her and him dead to rights. Because if they would have had her and him 100% dead to rights, they wouldn't have needed her. They would have charged her too. They wouldn't have cut a deal. So they must have needed more evidence to nail him. AKA the victim's words weren't good enough. They needed something more physical. So they had to cut a deal with her. They had to flip somebody close, somebody that could give up the money, somebody that could give up the ads, somebody inside her. Because I guarantee you, if they had had him and her dead to rights, she would have been charged. They wouldn't have cut that deal. Guarantee it. She's very fucking lucky. Very lucky. But she ain't gonna get away with shit for long. Like I said, you can only be a piece of shit for so long before it catches up to you. Karma's a bitch, and it does hit you back in the face.
Hold on 1 second. Let me try to get that.
I mean, it does. Karma hits you real quick. Catches up to all of us, one way, shape, or form. I don't care. I'm still gonna make fun of her. Fuck you, Jitbug. I know it really bugs you. No pun intended. That I use this filter. Man, I ruined your Valentine's Day. You were crying. You were crying that day. You were like, oh, she's got the filter, the public snap cam filter. Oh, yeah. And anybody that wants to use a filter on panel, download Snapcam. You can look up videos on how to download it and patch the link in to use it. Because see, Jules is using an outdated program. Snapcam's outdated. They discontinued it. So yeah. So feel free to download it and use it yourself for all your trolling needs. Thank you, Miss Liability. Well, I think it's crazy how she likes to run around saying I'm lying, Savage is lying, Heidi's lying, Danielle's lying, SoFlo's lying, FBS is lying. Everybody's lying but her. Everybody. I mean, the common denominator is her. She's the liar. Straight up. I mean, we all can't be wrong, right? I guess Miss Liability's lying. Everybody's lying but her. She's the victim.
Be careful with that. Be careful with that logic. I would just say refer to the paperwork and and
No,
all
but
the
I'm just
evidence
saying.
because the work. I know. I'm just saying because the work says there's a lot of us, so we must be right versus him and you. And I'm just
No, I'm
sorry,
just saying,
my
like,
brain thing.
she runs around saying that all these people are lying. It's not just one person. It's not just like me versus her. It's her, Savage is lying, Heidi's lying, Danielle's lying, SoFlo's lying, Deadly's lying, Kim's lying. Everybody's lying but her. But her. That would be the Bison. The Bison's the one doing that. You better look at the Bison on that one, Jay Prez. The Bison's the one that passes around kids' pics. Johnny Mac's granddaughter, Amzi's kid in the hospital with a fucking neck brace on Discord last year. Right, Bison? Yeah, tell me I'm wrong. You pass around kids' pics, Bison. You really need to watch yourself. You're disgusting. Well, I know, but you get what I'm saying though. Everybody's lying. FBS, everybody's lying but her. She's the only one that's telling the truth out of all of us. Everybody on MobTube, stand-up guy, everybody in MobTube's lying, and in the women's community, but she's telling the truth. We're all we're all lying on her. No, it doesn't work that way. It just does not work that way. Not all. The common denominator is she's the issue. It's not all of us. It's her. Straight up her. And if she would actually do content, like history or cooking or something. But every time she does a show, it's Bambi, Bambi, Deadly, Deadly, Muscle, Muscle. Let's see, who else? Heidi, fucking Savage, Brooke. It's never like
So the puppy.
content.
All right, I got it right here. Hold on. Here we go.
No, I'm not either, but she supposedly researched it good enough. And yeah, so the puppy ended up getting Giardia. She didn't want anybody to know. So there was my thing that I dropped. You want to hear the only thing that she could possibly drop from me? The only way that anybody can possibly say I'm a prostitute? Way back when there was this one guy who was an older guy and he just wanted to smoke pot with somebody. Real talk. That was it. He was the CEO of the Chicago Mercantile Stock Exchange, and we became friends. And I'm telling you, no sex, no nothing. I'm not even kidding you. He's an older guy. He can't even perform like that, and he likes to hang out with people. So anyway, his name is Gil. We're still friends. He is in Singapore, though. Last time I talked to him, he was in Singapore. He wanted to come and hang out with me in February. February of last year, I think it was. Because I told Brooke, I said, because usually when he comes over, he gives me like $800. And I promise you 100% there's no sex. I'm like, nobody's even going to believe that. But it's the truth. Anyway, he wanted to come over. I want to say it was last February. No, it wasn't. It was closer to the time when it was last February. So it was over a year ago. It was 2021. But it's just weird even like, it's just weird, even though he's a nice guy and stuff. It's just weird. So even when I was down and out, I didn't. But anyway, because that's the only reason I told Brooke. I said, I should call Gil and see where Gil is and blah, 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 blah. But when I was running low on money last year, and I'm talking 2021. So anyway, that is the only thing Brooke would ever have on me. And I don't really care because I wasn't a prostitute. I promise I wasn't a prostitute. No, his name is Gil something. I forget. Well, his last name is Gil. I forget what his first name is. But anyway, he goes by Gil. And no, I mean, like we talk, we're friends. He's upset because like we talk on the phone and stuff like that. We're friends. It's just dude's got a lot of money. He's got a fucking lot of money. His son, he's really upset because his son didn't want to go to a good college. His son wanted to go to the community college. So I mean, like for real, he tells me about his family. He tells me about everything. Oh my goodness. Anyway, John.
Like, that's crazy.
Fucking
Yeah.
Jules, the therapist, he's all upset because his son doesn't want to go to college, and he tells me everything. Yeah, Jules, the fucking therapist. Uh, I swear, guys, we didn't do anything. He can't even perform like that. Get the fuck out of here. Do you guys believe that story? Type of one in the chat room if you believe it.
Yeah.
Let's take a little poll. Let's find out. Prostitute. Try to prostitute. I miss my pimp. Really miss my pimp. You know the bitch got dumped in jail, right? Like Glenwood dumped her ass in prison.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy. Yeah. Yeah. That's
She
fucked
put
up.
money on his books. He fucking dumped her. Probably he dumped her when he saw the fucking court records that she fucking ratted. Because you know what? The rest of the public may not be privy to the rat's name, but the defendant is. The defendant and his lawyer are privy to know who the rat is. He knew. Guarantee you that's why he dumped her. Would you stay with the bitch who ratted on you and she's the reason you're in prison?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. No, that's fucking stupid. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, she definitely fondled them balls. You know she did for $800. Damn, $800. I would have charged. You think she would have charged more? You know, I would have, tried
Hell,
to.
most of these people on here would probably would have done it for free. No, I'm just joking. Yeah.
Yeah, SoFlo would have. SoFlo would have done it for free.
Yeah,
Tony
yeah.
Pizza. Yeah, $800. I'll give you a VJ. You know, let me tell you my story.
Yeah.
That's all to tell you. uh, oh, you so triggered. Hey, desperate verse. Blow me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have to prove shit. You know, motherfucker, you're in MobTube. I don't have to prove shit. I've spent 3 years proving who the fuck I am. Why don't you come prove who you are? Who the fuck are you? You're in my backyard, bitch. Learn your place. My backyard. Like I said, and get this one another thing straight, junkie verse. Deadly's MobTube. If anybody's gonna make fun of him or give him shit, it's gonna be MobTube and ain't gonna be you clowns. And in case you hadn't noticed, junkies, you're not getting much support on your endeavor of trolling me or him. Like I said, MobTube stands with us, clowns. Go back to your own fucking community. You ain't gonna get no play here. Fucking clowns.
Fucking people's idiots. That's what they are.
You know, and honestly, Deadly, I handle you like I handle pizza. If they came in trolling pizza, I'd be like, hey, he's our bum. Get the fuck out of here. Anybody's gonna make fun of pizza, it's MobTube, it ain't you. Get out. Fuck out.
Right. Yeah.
You know, same thing with you. They think they're gonna come in and troll you in our community. No. What's wrong, Bison? You can't fight your own fucking battles? Oh yeah, that's right. Because everybody in MobTube hates you. You're blacklisted.
Yeah.
Same with you, AMZ. You're blacklisted. Wish you two would go back from whatever fucking community you came from. Same with you, Bug. Why don't you go back to whatever the fucking community you came from? I'm from this community. I started out in this community.
Exactly.
And I've always repped this community. You came from women's or wherever the fuck you came from. You need to go back. Go back under the rock, wherever the fuck you came from, bitch. MobTube's had enough of you. Enough. SoFlo's kicked you out. FBS kicked you out. You never even had a shot in my fucking chat. You're not welcome in Josie's. You're not welcome in Grumpy's. You're not welcome in DJ's. You're not welcome in Deadly's. You're not welcome in MobTube. Get the message. Get the fuck out. How many fucking years the motherfuckers have to tell you? She's not MobTube. And claiming you were gangbanged by 6 mob guys in Chicago doesn't make you MobTube. Just saying. Doesn't make you MobTube. You know about that story, right? She came into MobTube saying 6 wise guys from Chicago, gang artist Brian Pecorino, or whatever that she went to school with, his dad, his uncle. Well, they're mob guys in Chicago.
Yeah.
Well, then
I heard.
I tell you
I
what.
didn't know who did it, but I heard about it.
Then she got kicked out of MobTube and got ran. She got kicked out. She started going over to the women's community saying, She got in a fight with somebody. I don't remember who it was. And I think the person was like Latin, Mexican, or something, Cuban, something. She got in a big fight. She started saying, and it might even be because of SoFlo. She switched her story up to she was gang-ard by Latin kings. Latin kings. It's like, well, which is it, bitch? Was it guys in suits or was it fucking gangbangers? Well, which is it? Fucking bullshitter. Yeah.
Yeah, she makes it up as she goes. What honestly, what I think probably happened is she probably got gang banged by a whole bunch of guys and woke up the next day and felt like a whore. That's probably it. And since she got,
Mr. Leho.
You know,
Holy shit, Mr. Leho, how the fuck are you? You need to sub up to this channel, Mr. Lee. Sub up to my new one and come kick it with me. Tomorrow morning, I'm going after Nick Romano. That's right, fag boy.
Nick Romano is up on the chopping block at Palermo Productions currently.
Tomorrow. Fucking dare he? What the fuck does he get off talking about my fish? What the fuck does he get off? Fucking clown chasing little bitch. Sorry, I'll save that for tomorrow. Oh shit! What a fucking little punk. Yeah. I think, yeah, fucking dude. That's what she said. She said 6 Latin kings, and I'm like, wait a second now, ho. Wait a second. You said like a year and a half ago that it was 6 mob guys. 6 mob guys. Now, all this time later, you're saying it's Latin kings? You can't tell the difference? Oh, look, Ford for Fags in here.
Was it?
Ford for Fag.
Hey, on his 6th account.
I cooked everything in the air fryer. Good, because I can't cook. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, clown. You look like a mongoloid. That dude, Ford for Life, looks like a more retarded version of Narc. I want to stalk you.
He just insulted everybody in MobTube. He said MobTube is local tube. Get that right.
Nah, that's the junkie verse. That's your community. Everybody's making fun of you fucking clowns. Everybody.
I'm gonna make sure to save that. Y'all can't say you're friends of any MobTube then, people.
You guys are so pathetic. You have to attack your own supporters. You're so pathetic. Yeah, like Scooter Bacon's, right?
Yeah.
You're so pathetic. You have to attack your own people. Get the fuck out of here, you
isn't there a certain MobTube member that was over there with them?
Yeah, Matty Marinera, but I think he left. Like I said, a lot of their MobTube supporters left them when they started attacking me and they saw the low down dirty shit they were doing. Everything comes to light. Everything comes to light.
Oh, Miss Pam's like, was.
Yeah, it was, right? I mean,
get him, Miss Pam.
Hold on a second. I think
sad when you accept.
Hold on.
It's pretty sad when you accept sex traffickers and women who exploit their children on camera. Pretty sad when you stick up for them and accept them into your community. Says a lot about you junkies, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. And, I don't see any sex traffickers or people who would exploit their children on camera over here. Nope. Right. Nope, none of our chatters do that. No.
Now Jules is going to get scared that they're going to dump her son for PR.
Yeah, well, whatever. Fucking idiot. Nobody gives 2 fucks about her. She wishes everybody would. Desperately wants everybody to.
I don't ever cover her. I mean, around other places and stuff, and yours, she'll get brought up, but I don't ever talk about her.
I gotta get to my block. Hold on.
I haven't talked about her. Last time I talked about her was when she pulled that bullshit by coming over, getting my attention on you, and then slithering her way basically in and out, and then causing bullshit, making content for them, and then lying and saying that I gave away the B filter to you guys, that it wasn't Mr. Fusion that did it. Do you want to clarify that finally, Ms. Bambi? Did I give it away?
No, it was Mr. Fusion. Yeah, it was Mr. Fusion.
I knew it.
I never played it off.
Fusions.
In fact, on my live, I thanked him. I
Not
said,
you. Not you.
Yeah, so
Not you. The other people.
no, that was what happened was Johnny Mac and the Bug couldn't handle the heat because they're fucking pussies, and that's all. Couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle a bunch of fucking redneck hillbillies.
Oh, they
mean-
talked a big game. Oh, they see you as they call you their property. Oh, they're not gonna do that over here. A week later, it's not like I was texting her or them and being like, all right, y'all gotta make this title of this live fuck around fusion fun day. You know, like, no, I wasn't telling them to talk about them. But that's how she tried to play it off as.
They don't care. That community is insanely racist. They're the ones that were running around saying knitter. I mean, they're the ones that post dead people, black dead people. Like, yeah, they don't give a fuck. They're the most racist motherfuckers around. Fucking fags. A bunch of, like I said, hillbillies. Racist fucking hillbillies. They want to claim they're good old boys, but in the end, those good old boys are the ones like in that movie Deliverance, you know, the out in the fucking pig fucking, the ones that get fucked up the ass, that's them. Fucking most of them are junkies. I gotta take drugs, so I'm not a junkie. Get the fuck out of here, you weak-minded motherfucker. I mean, really.
JM, what knowledge do you have on your local town and stuff? Being an EMT, do you use to your advantage? You must know something.
I mean, I'm all for
Living
therapy.
in, oh wow.
You know, those drugs are
I
meant to
mean,
be short term. You're not supposed to use them as a crutch for the rest of your life. It's therapy. At some point, you're supposed to wean yourself off and stop because you learn how to control your fucking addicted ass.
damn, I should have asked him that. I should have been like, how come you ain't got, why didn't you try to get off subs like when I did, you know?
I don't even know why you let him on your panel. I wouldn't even fucking entertain that clown.
It was fucking boredom. I'm sorry. If it
No.
offended anybody, I'm sorry. He wasn't even, you know, I didn't even think he'd come up or anything. I didn't even know he was unblocked. He must have
You know
used a
that
different
same
account.
person? That same person is one of them. They egged you into it. I watched them. They goaded you
It
into
was.
it. Yeah, I watched them goat you into it. I even hit up Deadly and I was like, that motherfucking
Never
goaded
again. You know, it was a serious charge being levied against him, but it came out of his mouth. I mean,
I don't
he
believe
admitted
anything
that she was a minor. So
a minor's a minor. I don't
yeah,
give a fuck if he's I don't give a fuck what his excuse is. Fucking creep.
then he thought I was going to tell you something. I'm like, no, I was just about to say, why don't you stop like talking about harassing you? So I said, you know what? Never mind. This is dumb. And I banned him and I fucking just ended the live because Deadly was going live.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, we all have our addictions. I'm addicted to Pepsi Zero, so we all have our addictions. It's just some addictions are more dangerous than
Pepsi
others.
Zero. Pepsi Zero.
I guess I
Hmm.
guess she's saying I'm addicted to I don't know. Was you saying something about me
Westies.
there?
Fucking Westies. God damn it. How are you feeling, Westies? Prayers, man. Like I said, I hope you make a speedy recovery and it doesn't get worse. Are you on antibiotics to battle it? I hope so. If not, you need to go to the doctor and get on antibiotics. Otherwise, you could die.
He had hand surgery. What's wrong with your hand, Westies?
He's got COVID.
No, it says he had hand surgery.
Oh no, he had hand surgery too, but he
Oh,
has
God
COVID
damn it.
now. Yeah.
Damn, Westies. Damn, you got hit with like a double whammy. Well, seriously, I'm gonna say a
What
prayer. I'm gonna
happened
go to
to
church. I'm gonna go to mass Sunday and I'll or Saturday night. I'll light a
Well,
candle for
you
you.
know, he got that for running off a panel all the time when things got a little too heated.
God
No,
damn it.
I'm just joking.
what happened to his hand?
Yeah. He fell, and the way he
No, be honest.
Yeah.
Deadly, be honest. He got carpal tunnel from jerking off all the time. Be honest. God damn it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Well, I've actually told him that before, and yeah.
Nah, kid, man. But yeah, I'm gonna light a candle for you Saturday, so you make a speedy recovery.
So what actually happened?
He fell. He fell. He was.
It's a
I
work
guess he was walking
accident.
down the steps. He was walking down the steps at work. Fell, and he fell a certain way in his fucking hand. He smashed his fucking finger. I guess it got very swelled. He had to go get surgery and to like reconstruct his entire finger.
Damn.
Yeah.
She shattered your
What?
finger.
He shattered his main pointy finger, huh? Damn.
Well, it was his right hand. Yeah. Yeah.
Is Beetle in the room? Is my favorite Beetle in the room? The best Beetle on the
I,
planet?
I don't mean to be. I just would like to know more about it. I'll have to ask Westies about it if you don't mind, Westies. You had an accident at work. Yeah, he said show the pics of the hand. Oh God, I don't know if I want to see.
Oh, hold on a second. Let me see. Is it still up here? Hold on. Well,
Man.
this don't look too bad, but like you can see like I think it's like the
No.
what is it, Wesley's the ring finger there? Like
God,
did
look
you?
how swollen your hand is, bro. Damn.
What about this one? Right? Yeah, there it is, right there.
Oh,
That was the ring finger. Oh,
damn. Has the swelling? I mean, how long has it been since you had surgery? Has the swelling gone down at all?
Yeah.
And I hope you have the
so.
pain under control.
Put some aloe vera on it.
If you really believe that fake AI generated video of filthy bitch, then you really are stupid. You are so fucking dumb. How dumb are you? Please.
Who did that video? Video of what?
A fucking filthy bitch. They made an AI video of my voice saying I was gonna kill myself because of the workyverse and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they're liking to do a lot of AI shit now.
Like,
They made an AI. They made an AI. Me calling my friend, old friend.
I don't know where
sorry,
they think
Mr.
they got that
Andrews.
kind of power. Where in their delusional heads do they think they got that kind of power? Because if what happened to me 3 years ago didn't make me kill myself, why the fuck do they think they got any power? Like, where do they get off? Seriously.
Yeah,
you
they
guys are
basically
delusional.
they made an AI of me calling a friend of mine an N word and said stuff, terms I've never heard before, and I'm like, so y'all really is racist? Because I know
And
I
it's
didn't say like, and it really sounded pretty good. Like it made me turn my head for a second. I was like, damn, that's pretty close.
And secondly,
but you can still tell.
why would I be afraid to have my electricity shut off? Unless you know the code word, my social security number, as well as the code word and my address, you ain't getting nowhere. So why would I be afraid of that? I mean, it was such a bullshit fucking video. I was just like, dude, do better. I mean,
they only got by with that because they knew it had happened to me. But see, you live in a different. We just didn't happen to have our stuff secured, and for some reason they didn't ask. I guess for a social when he did it here.
Shit. Nobody on YouTube has yet made me want to like kill myself. I mean, I joke. I make jokes like hearing the bee's voice makes me want to shoot myself in the face. But I mean, it's a joke. It's a joke. I mean, come on.
No. We need to see if they got that recording of that and they can get it, because if they did use the social, then somebody else is going. That's another illegal thing.
I mean, I would never make my kids an orphan. I wouldn't do that. That's just dumb and selfish.
Right.
I'm not selfish like that. Sorry, guys. Sorry to burst your bubble. Bambi's not selfish.
See, they can't send no pizzas or DoorDash or anything to her house. So they're a little screwed.
Whose house?
Yours. They can't, do their usual.
They can't send anything to my house. They can't even
That's
send a
what I was saying.
Nah, they can't do shit. Can't even get the cops to come to my house. Nah. Nice fucking nah. No, you can't do that. Sorry. The bee already like burned that bridge to the ground. last year. She burned it to the ground by making false calls nonstop. Nah. Unless the call comes from inside my house or it's my neighbor or a true emergency, they're not coming here. They're just not. It's not going to happen. And
Yeah.
psychomorphine. Yeah, good luck getting good things for like pain in America. Like people like Wesley's who legitimately needs probably, probably needs Vicodin or something. Probably can't even get it because of the opioid addiction crisis. Like I've seen people have surgery and they give them Tylenol 3. Sometimes that works for people, but like I've noticed in most surgeries, the pain is so intense. Tylenol
Codeine.
3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
codeine's very ineffective. Very ineffective.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me when I feel bad. Here, hit that. Yeah. That's fucked
Makes
up.
me itch uncontrollably and get a rash. So I don't take them. They gave them to me one time and never took them again.
Yeah, I avoid all that stuff. I avoid pills. I avoid illegal drugs. I avoid all that shit. I have to be dying before I could like take pain meds. I have to be like literally
Right.
dying in the hospital. Otherwise, forget it. I won't even take Tylenol. Like unless it's like extreme pain.
Yeah.
Nope. No desire.
Yeah.
Won't eating poppy seeds, enough of them, make you test positive for heroin on a drug test?
I don't know anything about that. Maybe someone else in the chat does.
Yeah, I'm asking Mr. Lee Ho because he's saying he's making poppy soup, and I was thinking if you eat enough poppies, I think you might like. No, you can't test false positive for that. Gotcha. I don't know. I just heard that somewhere, and I was like, really? Better avoid poppy seed muffins then if you're gonna go drug test.
It's crazy.
I had poppy tea soup one, or not soup, but poppy tea one time. It made me so sick to my stomach. So I kind of avoid poppy shit now.
Right. Yeah. So like everybody's on like pills and stuff and that fucking junkie verse. Like everybody.
Well, I don't know about everybody, but they're all ex meth heads, ex like women beaters. Fucking, they all talk about. I was addicted to methadone. I was addicted to this. It's like, really? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right, good luck. Have fun with that, dude. Have fun with that. Seriously, have fun with that. Have fun. Yeah, have fun with that. You don't seem to. You just don't understand. I don't give two fucks. You're trying so hard to get me to care, but I just don't. I just don't give two fucks because I live in reality. I know what's real. I know what the reality is. You don't. That's the difference. Is I know what I do for a living. I know where my money comes from. I know the state of what's going on in my personal life. You do not. So talk. I mean, that's all it is talk. Fucking talk and ass hoes in this fucking bitch. And again, you support a sex trafficker and a woman who exploited her child to 3 strange men on the internet.
Yeah.
Enough said. I mean,
Exactly.
really. I mean, the bison, your best buddy, showed her child's private parts to 3 strange men on the internet, and one of them was pizza.
Yeah, they're weird.
Don't eat fucking pizza of all people. Who did that? Out of all on the internet, you decide to flash your kid's shit to pizza?
I'm not even gonna lie to you. When that happened, pizza ran away quick. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not. Yeah.
He's not stupid. He wants no part of that shit.
Yeah, I'm not sticking up for him. I'm just telling you. When she did do that, he ran away quick. It was like fast. He was gone.
No, but I'm just saying, why would you
Yeah.
do that to him of all people?
Well, I'm just like, you shouldn't do that to no men online.
Well,
but
nobody, but it's
Yeah.
like, geez, I mean, you, I kind of understand because you were her boyfriend. You had a personal relationship. I kind of get it. But
Well,
why
I do
pizza?
understand that part, but like, I still wouldn't want to see nothing like that because
No, of course not. No, I don't even want to see nothing like that.
yeah,
You know, no. But I'm just
especially
saying,
with someone like her because she sets people up all the time. So yeah,
yeah. But why pizza? Why him?
I,
He hasn't got no personal relationship. Well, why him of all people? It's just fucking weird.
she just tries to show her children off all the time.
Makes no sense.
You know.
Yeah, but you show your children off in their cute shit, not cute clothes, dressed up for Halloween, not naked. That's just not appropriate.
Yeah.
I don't care how you try to justify it up, it's just not. I mean, it just
Yeah.
I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. It's like, what would possess you to do that? You know, and the sad thing is that poor little girl, she can't say no. What's she gonna do? She doesn't even realize what's going on. She's totally defenseless. You know, I mean, it's sad.
Yeah.
It's like, really, I mean, what is wrong with you? And then it makes me think, how many other people did she do that to? How many others?
That's the thing, though. Like, how many people is she doing that to on here? Like,
Yep.
It could be anybody. It could be anybody.
You know, and honestly, yeah, when I was a kid, 70s, 60s and shit, yeah, it may have been okay to have a picture of your kid in the bathtub. It may have been okay to have your kid in a diaper running around half naked. Today in 2024, that's not okay. That's a crime. The innocence that was the deep past is no longer the innocence of today. Like today, it's a crime.
Sure isn't.
You can't do that, and you shouldn't do that at all.
Look, I get it, but I don't get what that person did. No, I get people thinking about the past, maybe thinking about there is some old things that people used to do that you just can't do those things anymore. Like, we used to. I bet when I was a kid, me and my brother fucking ran around in our diapers and stuff, probably no shirt on.
Well,
I know, but your mother wasn't showing it to people online, right?
No, it's a totally different era.
No.
Totally different era.
Some stranger though might have seen it, but yeah, I mean, be minimal maybe if any.
You know, and people take those pictures and do fucked up shit to them. You know, you don't know who the predator is and who isn't. You don't know who's taking that picture and taking away the diaper and making it now CP for some pervert in some other fucking state. You just don't know. You know, there's a lot of pedo rings in prisons, magazines. One of John Wayne Gacy's, I'm saying accomplices, two of his handyman workers, two of his little kid workers, are connected to this guy who was in prison, a convicted chomo, in prison. And while he was in prison, he had this CP magazine that was going all over the country and setting guys up with children. And this is in the 70s. They do shit like that. And people don't think about it. They think an innocent picture, oh, it's just innocent. Well, that innocent picture can become something very dark in the wrong hands. You know, it's crazy the shit that goes on out there. But yeah, they had happens all the time. BTK.
Do you believe in the red rooms? Supposedly people paying, kind of like hostel, paying people being kidnapped or trafficked for people to kill on a camera for people to watch live stream.
You mean like snuff films?
No, that's real. That's real. Yeah, no, that's real.
That went on in the 90s. I don't know how.
No,
it goes on today.
It still happens. It still happens.
Because I think it'd be easier to get caught today.
I'm just telling you. I used to have a Discord one time, and some fucking freak joined it one time, posting like video links to that bullshit. And then you remember when SoFlo was saying, "I like to watch people like get like fucking killed and like things like I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I thought it was just bullshit.
Yeah.
That's an anti. So if a person can get adrenaline and dopamine rush from
Well,
Yeah.
watching somebody get killed, their brain is wired backwards, literally.
I knew there used to be a lot of that shit like on the dark web. There used to be a lot of that shit back in the 90s, like kidnapping, all kinds of crazy
Because
shit. I don't you probably aren't deadly because you're too young, but back in the 90s and shit, there was or even YouTube. Like the stories you hear about YouTube back in the days, like the Wild West. People were having sex on camera, doing all kinds of fuck shit on YouTube back in like the day.
back when I
Yeah.
remember being on this platform when it was a website and it was more white than anything with just that little red play button. I remember when Michael Richards went on his
Oh,
infamous
yeah.
rant at the Laugh Factory. YouTube was around when that happened. YouTube was in operation.
Talk about a career killer. But Pizza can say the N word 20 times a day and people still fucking love him. Michael Richards says it because he's angry and career
Right.
killer.
Oh, he did
Figure
more
that
than just say the N word. He said something to the effect of upside down forks up your
No, I know what
something,
he
and
said.
yeah,
No, did you know
he's
this?
fucked
I,
up.
I found this out. This is crazy. I found this out in December. Did you know that if you send a whip, not that anybody would, but there's some crazy people out there. If you send a whip in overalls to a person of color, you could get charged with a hate crime, a federal hate crime, and some other shit. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, no joke. And I was like, really? They're like, yeah, it's a hate crime to do that. I was like, a whip in overalls. He's like, well, think about what it signifies. And I'm like, yeah, good point. But yeah, that's actually like a serious crime if you do that. I mean, I don't know anybody that would do that in like a KKK member, but maybe
That's
Sopo. Maybe
crazy.
Pizza might.
That people had thought of doing. I mean,
Now,
that comes straight up out of the same minds that created sending a cow costume and some dildos and other shit that they sent here. Uh, Sending a penis pop. Who the hell gets a penis pop? Where the hell do you even know
um,
where to buy that at? I don't even know where to buy shit like that at. Number one, I mean, aside from those seedy places on the side of truck stops on the highways, little video shops and shit.
oh, what do you think of that? Of fucking the bug being with with Pizza Man? What do you think of that?
Right.
That's
It's a
crazy. No,
match
like he's got
made
a
in
wrench in his room and
heaven.
everything. She's got a wrench in his room, and I'm like, the bugs over at pizzas? What the fuck? That's all right. Me and son going to make fun of her too. It don't matter. The pizza verse is vast.
Yeah.
Nah, but I give the guy credit. I mean, he's got his con. He's had his con going for 4 or 5 years. He makes money. That's the only thing I can give him credit for is he's got a con going. And he can keep it going. That's it. That's all he's got is a fucking con. And he's good at it. He's got this YouTube grifting con down packed. Probably better than FBS.
Yeah. Yeah, he gets a lot of money. I mean, well,
He
sometimes,
does.
yeah, you know.
Me, no, I'm not, no jokes. There's no bullshit.
Miss
Me,
liability.
back in December, me and Sungrown, we sat down and we averaged out how much pizza was making per show for the past 2 years. We averaged, he made $150,000 in 2 years. And that's just money we knew about. $300
Yeah.
per show, 300, 3 times a day. Sometimes he's making $500-$600. Sometimes he's got thousands of dollars in donations, 150K. And that's just on the low end. That's just the money we know about. That's not all the cash apps he gets offline and the grifting he does. $150,000. That man is not broke. I'm telling you. He's got money stashed away. He knows what he's doing. He's your typical homeless con man. You know, the ones that are like, I don't have a place to live, even though they got an apartment. They're just on the street trying to get money for drugs or something else. That's pizza.
Yeah.
Straight up pizza.
Of course. Of course.
Yep.
Couple people on here like that, you know.
Yeah. I heard Johnny Mac is back. Is he back?
Well, he was doing that paranormal fucking stupid ass shit, thinking he was a ghost hunter. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with that.
I don't know. I just somebody said he was back in MobTube. I was like, really? Okay.
Probably that he only has 400 subscribers on his paranormal channel, so he's probably not getting nobody watching because no
Well,
one gets.
you actually have to do stuff.
Yeah,
Like, I'll be honest with you, paranormal shit's boring. It's a lot of it sitting around waiting hours and hours and hours of waiting just to get maybe 5 seconds of something. Maybe it's a lot of waiting. And to get a paranormal channel going off, you're gonna have to do videos. You're not gonna be able to sit there and live stream and expect shit to happen in a house. I mean, I got lucky when I went to Velisca. I got very lucky because that place is a hotbed. Like it's constantly active. So I mean, I got real lucky that my equipment was fucking lighting up and doing what it was supposed to. But if I had gone to any other place, it would have probably been the whole hour of nothing.
yeah,
Nothing's happening.
exactly. Yeah,
That's not a very good live. What he should do is film stuff happening and then do a live replays the video and explains what's happening. We went to so and so. This is the area. You know what I mean? Like that's what I would do.
yeah. Well, it's fucking stupid what he does. It's it's all fake. Well, I don't think it's all fake, but like what he does is just fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid. I can go fucking sit in a fucking cemetery with the fucking box. Be like, oh, something's touching me. Something's touching.
What?
Like the
No,
fuck. Like
I actually captured an EVP, and I would have captured more if my equipment had been working. Like my voice recorder had been working, and one of my chatters had caught it. And just by chance, one of my chatters was listening and recorded the EVP, and it said, "Hey,"
yeah,
and you can see the equipment's all lit up. I mean, that was just by chance. I mean, luck, luck. But that's not going to happen every time. I mean, when you go to a cemetery, I mean, come on, that's so generic. Where he lives, there's so many haunted places he could be really dedicating his time to. I mean, I don't know about where you live in Ohio, but like his area, they've got like a main place, don't they? If I remember, there's like a big time haunted place there.
Oh
It's like
no,
a
there's a lot of haunted places around
yeah.
here. Yeah, there's like cemeteries and things. Well, supposedly, but so yeah, that's what they say. But the places I've been to, I never fucking seen anything like that. Also, I was like passed out probably the entire time. But yeah, in high school. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
like,
you could do the history of the place and then get into some of the shit that happened paranormal wise and hope something happened. I mean, there's so many different angles you could do to make it interesting for your chat. You just gotta want to do the work. But it's JM, so I mean, what do you expect? He's not one for work.
yeah, he's of course not. Of course not. He's
No.
he's a dumbass. He's a dumbass.
Speaking of dumbasses, this motherfucker has a picture of a table. You know what that table light that light is? It's the moonlight and the lights in the background reflecting from the fucking driveway off the glass table. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And they're like, it's methamphetamine. I mean, the you junkies would know. I mean, shit, you automatically jump to methamphetamine. You can't tell a reflection of moonlight. I mean, really? And no offense, but
Yeah.
I ain't that stupid. You really think I'm gonna pull a lefty? I'm gonna do drugs on fucking the internet, knowing that there are people trying to call the cops on me? I mean, really? Get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm not stupid. I'm not the bug. The bug stalks everything I do. You think I'm gonna be doing illegal shit on camera? Knowing she stalks everything I do and is begging for a reason to call the cops? I mean, do you really think I'm gonna do something that dumb? Get out of here. That's how
Right.
you junkies think, not me. That's how the junkies over there think. I don't fucking know. I'm way smarter than that. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, they're all fucking junkies over there. Although,
Yeah. Like I said, I don't got a problem with people that get help for their addiction. But I've been around certain kinds of people. An ex friend of mine of 20 years being one of them. I took him to the methadone clinic at like 6 o'clock in the morning. And on this particular morning, he got in the car and I looked at him and I said, "How much longer do you got to keep coming here?" And he looked at me and said, "Well, I could come here for the rest of my life." And I looked at him and I thought, why? Why would you want to? I go, why do you want to be a slave to a drug? Why do you want to come down here at 6 o'clock in the morning every fucking day for the rest of your life? Why do you want to be a slave? It just, the fact of the matter is with him, he didn't want to quit. He liked, I guess, the fucked up effect of methadone. I don't know. It just didn't make no sense to me. And
Probably.
it just really bothers me that people want to use methadone, Suboxone for the rest of their lives. Like, don't you want to be clean ever? Don't you want to be free? Do you want to be a slave to a drug for the rest of your life when you don't have to be?
Right.
I mean, that's all. I mean, anybody that gets clean, great. I mean, that's awesome. I'm proud of you. Good job. Keep fighting a good fight. But, oh, hey, Stan. Stan, I'm not interested in you, okay? Neither is Deadly. He's not interested in you either, clown. Yeah, I know. Like I said, call the cops. Prove it. Call the cops.
Yeah.
And believe me, the cops were laughing when I showed him the picture. They were laughing. They're like, "That's so dumb." I was like, "I know." He's like, "You can tell it's a reflection." I was like,
Well,
"Yeah."
these fucking people so stupid. Who gives a fuck? Like, I know it wasn't white powder on the table, but let's say fucking if
Yeah.
it was white powder on the table, who gives a fuck? Like, shut the fuck up. Like, I just
Yeah,
don't understand.
it's a reflection of light. Well, that's just like when the bug called the cops on my gun lighters.
Yeah,
My gun light
I
torch. Like
remember
the
that
cops
one.
were
Yeah,
laughing at that too. They were like, "You could tell they're fake." I was like, "I know. This is how stupid this bitch is.
yeah.
What do you want from me?" I was like, "I flashed those on purpose, knowing she was gonna call you guys, because I wanted her to look stupid. She did exactly what I wanted. Same with you, Stan. You do exactly what I want. Jump, little fat boy. Like I said, when you can look down and see your own pecker, then come talk to me. Okay, then come talk to me. Until then, sit down, shut the fuck up.
Fucking puppets. Yeah,
Get a job. Quit living off a woman."
exactly.
And by the way, Stan, I'm the same age as your fucking girlfriend, by the way. So I guess your girlfriend's an old hag too. Same age. Sounds like you got mommy issues.
No, fuck. Yeah.
27 years old, dating a fucking 45-year-old. I mean,
yeah.
mommy issues. You got that screams mommy issues all up and down this bitch. You want someone to take care of you and baby you and coddle you. Yeah. Sit down and shut up, little boy. Adults are talking. What a joke. I got so many complaints about him from fucking MobTube OGs. Primo, everybody was giving me shit. After he left, he was like, "I never liked him. Your show went downhill when he was on it." I was like, "Why didn't you tell me this at the time, motherfuckers? Why didn't you help me out? Tell me then. What the hell?"
Right. Yeah. Fucking Wesley says the bee is watches everything. She's in the
Anything you want to say, Westies? Anything you want to say to her, Westies?
she's watching. She watches me all the time.
I'm the victim, Deadly. You don't understand. I'm the victim. Yeah, victim in your own fucking head. Bug, real victims don't want to be known as victims. We like to call ourselves victors, not victims. We don't run around bragging about the tragedies of our life. Oh, my life. No, we just move on every day. We use our stories to inspire others and to help people know that they're not the only ones. You don't do that. You use your bullshit as a crutch, and it's an attention ploy, manipulation. I don't think you've ever been a victim in your entire life. And I don't think you've ever really suffered tragedy in your entire life. Because if you had, I don't think you would be saying and doing the things you do. Just my opinion. Nobody wants to talk to you, Stan. Quit trying to stalk us.
Yeah, that's crazy. That guy's a fucking stalker.
Nobody in MobTube likes you, Stan. Nobody. They think you're off the fucking rails and that you lost your fucking mind. And I said, "Yeah, what do you want from me? You made your bed, dude. Lie in it. Lie in it. You made your bed, lie in it, man. Why are you here? You don't belong in MobTube. Nobody likes you. Why are you here? You don't even know Deadly. So why are you here? To stalk me. That's why you're here. Or you're stalking Square. I don't know which. Which, if you're stalking Square, I have to think maybe you're a little fag for him. I might have to think about that. Square, you might want to watch your ass. Goku's in the chat.
No, we had an adult conversation. Although, Goku, I hope you took down all content and you don't let me get doxxed anymore. Because that's what a fair agreement that we had means. And I'm going to check. I ain't checked yet, but I'm going to go look. But I ain't saying nothing about you. Just like we agreed. Remember?
I ain't got no agreement. I don't
Fuck
give a
that
fuck.
fucking pussy motherfucker.
Yeah, fuck that pussy. Exactly.
Like, yeah.
Uh,
Always talking that shit in chat. She's another one.
Yeah, always. And it's like, dude, you ain't got the clout. You ain't got the backing. You ain't even got the name recognition. I mean, what are you even trying to do? Last time you went live, I think you had one person in your chat room, and it was Pam Bush watching. Bravo.
Yeah.
Bravo. You sided up with the junkie verse thinking they were going to have your back, and they didn't. And then you turned around and lied, saying, baby talked about my nipples. No, that was Jules, you dumb bitch. Jules talked about it. And then you went on my panel for a week straight, 2 weeks straight, actually, I think, if I remember, and cried about it. Oh, Jules, how dare she put up my minor picture and talk about my nipples, that creep. And then you tried to flip it and say I did it. No, bitch, that was Jules. And then you cried about it for 2 weeks straight on my panel. But you're lying. Okay, just stop. You look ridiculous. Everybody saw it. Just stop it. Stop your nonsense. I mean, really. I don't know what you're trying to accomplish, but honestly, you're not accomplishing anything. Nothing. Zero. Zilch.
Yep, nothing.
Nothing. You ain't got my numbers to go down. My friends all know me. Me, unlike you, Goku, I've been around MobTube. Next month will be 3 years. 3 years. Which means I've worked really hard to build the relationships that I have and the name recognition that I have. So deal with it, clown. And that's what makes the Junkieverse so mad. And the bug. Because they think that everybody's just going to jump on the bandwagon, and they're sadly mistaken. Same with Deadly. They think that like MobTube is just going to like jump on their bandwagon. Sadly mistaken. Deadly's earned his place.
Yeah, they don't, they don't bother me or nothing.
Yeah, that wasn't me. Yeah, Bambi. She's calling my boobs pepperoni nipples. What a creep.
Hey,
You're showing
at
a
least
minor.
somebody says they like them down there, just point that out if you want to highlight
It's
that.
even better. This bitch has me come on panel and says, oh, I don't get a problem with you. Mind you, what he didn't know is I was listening to him prior to getting on panel. So I heard the shit he was saying about me. So I get on panel and I'm thinking, okay, bitch, you're going to say something? And so he's all like, I'm going to problem with you. And then, okay, fine. I'm not going to bash you, dude. Just shut the fuck up. Mind you, I'd already known about the shit he was doing. I was well aware. So then I get off panel and I hear him running his fucking mouth. And I'm like, bitch, you had me on panel. You couldn't say that to my fucking face.
Oh, no, he's live currently, and he still got my face up on a video. Man, you didn't hold your agreement.
He doesn't. He's a pussy.
If you're not gonna talk about me, that means you're not gonna have any media up about me or nothing. I didn't let anybody talk about you. I guarantee you.
Yeah, that's what he does, dude. He's pissed off. He's mad at Deadly. He's gonna talk shit about Deadly. He's gonna talk shit about you, and he's gonna talk shit about me. But he doesn't understand that nobody in MobTube gives 2 fucks about him. Goku, who? Who's that? That's the general response. He doesn't fucking exist. Nobody gives 2 fucks about him. Do you remember him maybe a year ago? He was a Slayer of MobTube. Remember that account?
Is that who it was? Slayer of MobTube?
Yeah, that's him. That's him. Fat little fucking Momo. Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. Fuck that guy. That fucking.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Fuck that guy. He ain't nobody. He's clout chasing so fucking hard.
I'm still gonna hold to mine. I don't care. I mean, it just shows how bad he is with the fact he didn't hold that agreement.
Yeah, he's clout chasing like a motherfucker, dude. He was slinking around stand-up guys' room for a while, and then they kind of 86'd him. Yeah, he's no freaking slayer of nothing. Slayer of dicks, maybe, in his
He's a
ass.
slayer of fucking cheeseburgers and chicken nuggets.
Cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Start calling him Randy. But yeah, he's a typical Stan, dude. Like if you look up the definition of Stan, that's him. He's Stan. He's a Stan. The bug is a Stan.
Deadly.
Yeah.
How dare you attack hamburgers? Those are the most American thing next to apple pie.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Miss Liability said she groomed
Yes.
Goku. Well, I believe it. I believe it.
I believe it. Goku, you don't
It's
understand what
fine.
Sharpie Sunday is. Sharpie Sunday is just a thumbnail. That's it. It's not me making fun.
Like I
of
told Jules
this.
before,
It's
let me
just
get a little
thumbnail.
further with it here. Write my name on your fucking arm, bitch.
Write it on your fucking forehead instead.
Yeah.
Right in front of the forehead.
Let
I mean,
everybody
seriously.
write it on your forehead. Yeah.
If I had any inclination or I even thought that her bullshit had been real, if there was actually a realistic thing, do you think I'd do Sharpie Sunday? Me of all people, no way.
Well, fuck her.
No.
I don't give a fuck really with her. She's a fucking.
Well,
scumbag,
I'm not
sex
that cold.
Yeah,
I mean, you are. I'm not. And that's
I'm
not
just telling you, a scumbag, sex trafficking, fucking bitch. Fuck her. Like.
I know I'm a Catholic, dude. I got a fucking weird moral compass. I mean, I envy you. I wish I could be that way. Be like, fuck her. I don't care if she steps in. I mean, I'm just not that way. But if I really thought it was real and legit and not a ploy for manipulation and sympathy and money, I wouldn't have Sharpie Sunday. I have Sharpie Sunday because it offends me. What she did offends me highly. And I've earned the rights to be offended. She has not. It has nothing. My show on Sunday had nothing to do with suicide. It's just a thumbnail. Those bees are her victims. Like I said, next Sunday, your name's going to be on one of the bee.
Yeah.
It's a different victim.
It's a reference. It's a reference and callback to what she did.
Yeah, how she tried
if
to
I'm
bully and
understanding it
manipulate.
correctly.
Yeah, she tried to manipulate and tried to get Heidi and everybody to bend to her fucking bullshit and get everybody to feel bad for her because she was fucking up and doing horrible things to people and it was getting back at her. That's the thing with her. She can dish it out. She can do horrible things to people, but the minute you fucking slap her in the face, she cries victim and runs to everybody that'll listen. I'm the victim. That mean Bambi is making fun of us. No, I'm not. I'm making fun of you. Not S, you.
Yeah.
And your bullshit.
Are you good with stand-up, guy?
Yeah, we're okay. Why? What's up?
Oh no, I was just wondering. I haven't seen him in a long time. Well, I think when my other channel got taken down, I haven't seen him since then.
He did a live. Yeah, it's the Mike Sacchio podcast now.
Yeah.
He did a live, I think Sunday, about drug recovery, being clean. I guess it was a really good show. I didn't watch the replay, but his show's kind of lost some steam just because he's moved away from the drama. And you know how these people are. They're fickle.
Well, drama.
They live for the fucking drama. Yeah, they live for the fucking drama. So when you don't do drama, of course your numbers go down. Like a year ago, I could have 70, 80 people in my fucking chat room when I was dissing the bee and drama and shit. Now, I don't do that. I'd rather work on content, things that matter. Yeah. Things that are actually interesting other than a sex trafficking hooker in Lombard. That's not very interesting.
Right. Yeah. It's fucking.
I know your trauma is the only one that matters. I know. And it's okay for you to exploit other people's trauma and other people's children. I know it's okay. It's okay. But it's bad for any of us to do it back. Oh, dude, she was hot as hell when I posted her mother's picture. She was hot as fuck. It's like, well, that's what you get. You think it's okay to post pictures of my dead family members? How do you like it?
Well, you got to give it back the way they give it out,
Yeah, I even went live and used her mother as my avatar and even had the name, her mom's name. And it's like, well, that's what you get. You fucking nutty bitch. You want to play this game? What do unto others? I'm a firm believer of do unto others, like straight up. If you don't want it done back to you, don't do it first.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And yeah, looking back on it now, it was wrong and childish, but I was still kind of new to YouTube, and you know how we all get in the beginning.
Right. That's what That's it. That's how it is. That's how it is.
Yeah, it's a fucking dirty business. It's fucking YouTube. Dirty. A lot of dirty ass people like the
Well,
bison.
they all play dirty on here. So
Yeah, I'd rather just stick to the truth. Honestly, they can stick to their lies. It was like I've said to Josie. There's nothing I can make up about these people that's worse than the truth. Nothing. I mean, what can I make up to make the bug look worse than she already does? She's a sex trafficker. How am I going to one up that? SoFlo's a rapist. How am I going to one up that?
you
Anybody?
can't.
Any ideas? Any ideas how to top that one? Any lie I make up to top it? No. I mean, and I almost want to go as far to call that man a chomo, almost, because I got a screenshot sent to me of him, very tight pants. You can see his stuff, and he's talking to a 13-year-old girl. It's a video snap
Right.
of him talking to a girl, a kid, and I'm like, if I can see his shit, she can see his shit, and I'm thinking that is so not right, so not appropriate. He's wearing like skin tight fucking yoga pants or something. It was gross. I can't unsee it. I want to unsee it, but unfortunately, I can't. He's not very well endowed. Put it to you that way. Ugh,
Yeah.
so gross. But no,
Yeah.
he was talking to a 13-year-old. So I mean, I almost want to take that leap, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Just because sexual deviance, victim of opportunity. That's the thing with those kind of people. It's victim of opportunity. Elderly, children, adults. It's just whoever they can get. Gross.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like these people, they're all fucking stupid. All of them.
Yeah.
You know? What
And
do
they
you
all
think?
try to,
What do you think about FBS?
well, okay, here's the thing with FBS. I'm always gonna have like this weird little love affair with his chat room because that was my first chat room. That was my first mob
Yeah.
tube. Nostalgia is memory. But he's a con man. And I don't like how he guilt trips his chat, how he sad fishes and he lies. I don't like it. Well, if you guys don't donate, I'm just gonna leave. If you guys don't donate, I'm gonna go to members only. There's 245 people in here, not one of you can donate. You guys can't donate $1. That turns me off. That annoys me. Because first off, YouTube is free. It's free.
Yeah.
If these people want to give you their money, it's out of the kindness of their heart because they appreciate what you're doing, not because you guilt trip them into doing it. I don't like it. And fuck you, FBS. Do something, you pussy. I seen your fight video. Couple of seconds. You two looked like two women hitting each other with purses. Fuck out of here. I mean, who takes an ambulance to the hospital for a broken nose? I had my head split open with a fucking knife, needed 3 staples, and didn't take an ambulance. In fact, I didn't even go to the hospital. An ambulance came, they looked at me and goes, "You're gonna need staples." And I said, "Fuck you, I'm not going to the hospital." Nope. No way was I gonna have him put a needle on my head. Hell no.
Yeah.
Fuck that, I'll deal. And I did. I dealt with it. This pussy goes to the fucking hospital over a broken nose that he caused. He can sit there and say, "Oh, well, it's not my fault." These are the facts. And these are his own fucking words. Pulls into his driveway. He said, "Put in my driveway." A guy walked up and knocked on, and I can't do that. I would show you the motions. He made the little thumb on the window or finger, and the knuckle on the window
Yeah.
motion. Guy knocked on my window. I rolled it down. And then he said, "Johnny Max across the street wants to fight you." And again, these are his own words on his own fucking live. He goes, "I get out of my car. I see Johnny Mac across the street filming like a little fucking weirdo or goof, a little fag or something." And he makes the sign of Johnny Mac holding the phone sideways, right? In the video, he goes, I charged him and swung. He's the aggressor. So the guy's across the street filming, you just attacked him. And so Anthony Assessa and all his buddies, they just see their buddy get attacked. They jump in to protect their buddy. That's why there was no case. Why do you think the DA dropped it? Had nothing to do with the fucking subpoena. Because first off, when you're assaulted, the DA's on the phone with the victim because they want to make sure you're there to testify. They want to make sure your story is the same as it was when you first reported it. You'll have an interview. They'll go over your 911 call. They'll go over everything because they want to win. And they're going to make goddamn sure you are in court at the time to testify. You're not going to, you don't get subpoenaed. I mean, you can get subpoenaed if you're being a hostile witness, but when you're a cooperating witness, they make goddamn sure you're there. They make sure, call you the night before, make sure you remember you got court tomorrow. He's full of shit. The DA dropped the charges because I'm a defense attorney. You know, the first thing I'm going to go for is my client was across the street filming, which is his right, on public property. He was on the sidewalk, public property across the street. This man, Mr. Ladrago, gets out of his car, charges by his own words, and swings on my client. My client's friends jumped in to protect him, seeing him get attacked. No, who's going to prosecute that? I mean, FBS sunk his own fucking case. He should have said that motherfucker drove to beat me up. And again, I talked to people that know more about law than I do. They said, prove it. I go, what do you mean prove it? Everybody knows Johnny Mac to beat him up. He goes, everybody knowing and being able to prove it are two different things. It's hearsay. You got text messages proving that they can co-conspired? You got video of them co-conspiring? I'm like, no. He goes, prove it. He said, all that matters in a court of law is what you can prove. FBS can prove what you can prove. Yeah. Prove it was conspiracy. Prove they all got, I mean, obviously you and me, we all know.
Yeah.
We know the truth, but proving it in a court of law is a whole different ballgame. Whole different thing.
Right.
You know, and to be honest with you, I didn't even think Johnny Mac was going to get charged by the sounds of it. I was really surprised. And then I got sent the court records by one of FBS's people because they heard me talking about it online. And I was like, you know, like, I'm FBS, he's not going to get charged. I mean, what prosecutor is going to take the case? The same argument I just gave you. And they sent me the court docket of where Johnny Mac had to go to court. And I was like, wow, they actually charged him. I was like, his defense attorney is going to have a field day if it goes to trial. Because that's what I would argue on. My client was across the street filming. This maniac attacked him.
Yeah.
Because they can't prove anything else. They can't prove it was conspiracy. They can't prove intent. Can't prove any of it because they don't got nothing. They got no text messages. They got no video. They got nothing. You know. And don't let FBS fucking fool you and think charges are going to come down. Emerson's because subpoena. No, they're not going to recharge him. Let's be real. They dismissed the case because there was no case. Oh, yeah, I heard that. I heard old Bug faked an attempt so she didn't have to testify or something. I heard that.
Yeah.
And just so you know, pretending to S yourself doesn't get you out of testifying. They wait till you're better and then they put your ass on the stand. They'll postpone your shit for a year if they have to. That doesn't get you out of testifying in a federal case. It doesn't at all. And saying you're going to K yourself doesn't get you out of testifying. Right. It just gets you locked up. Right. Against your will. It gets you locked up against your will. Doesn't get you out of not testifying. No.
These people are fucking stupid. They're stupid.
Nah, I know. Like I've seen a chick. She said she told the cops, if I get arrested, I'm gonna K myself. You know what that fucking cop did? They put her in a cement fucking room, suicide watch. Took all her clothes, locked her in her fucking room until the doctor came, which was like, I guess 3 days later. Yeah, that doesn't get you out of trouble. It doesn't. In fact, saying that gets you in more trouble. It gets you in way more trouble, from what I understand.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably.
I know a lot of people that have PTSD. Like my buddy Deadly that was here earlier, my Iraqi war vet friend who did like 2 terms.
Yeah,
He's got severe PTSD. He doesn't go around bragging about it. He doesn't go, I'm on paper for Pete. No, you know, no. I mean, he does. He's got severe PTSD. She has no idea. You know, fucking bullshit with that bitch, man. How the fuck? Okay, Deadly, you're a man, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Square, you're a guy, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna assume. Okay,
What? Yes,
she's
yes. What about it?
she's got PTSD and what I would consider agoraphobia. She can't be around men. Can't work. Can't be around men. How is she on panel with you two? How did how does that work?
Well,
How does that work? I'm afraid of men. You're a fucking guy. How am I on
because
panel
she only
talking to
likes
you
the
about
men
your
that she
friend?
likes. That's all. She only likes the men that she likes, and the rest of them are,
That's not.
whatever.
That doesn't. No. That doesn't work. You're either afraid of men or you're not. It's not. You don't get to pick and choose. If you have a legit fear of something, you don't get to pick and choose when you're afraid of it. I'm afraid of chainsaws, 24/7. I walk down a store aisle and there's chainsaws. I'm freezing.
Chainsaws.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, chainsaws. No joke. Chainsaws. I will freeze. If you have a true fear like that where you can't be around men, that's all men, including you, all men. You
Yeah.
don't get to pick and choose what you're afraid of. That's not how that works. So how, I mean, it tells me right there she's full of shit. I mean, really, I mean, seriously, apply common sense to it. You're truly fearful of something to the fact, to the point where you cannot work, that your fear is so crippling. It's going to be
Yeah.
that thing all the time. Doesn't matter if his name's Deadly. Doesn't matter if his name's fucking Soflo or Clark Kent. Doesn't matter. You're going to be afraid of it. He's fucking crazy. And she actually thinks everybody's stupid. That you all are just fucking idiots.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, make sense of this to me. Can any of you make sense? Yeah, you listening, Bug?
Yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, you fucking cunt. Tell me I'm wrong. You're afraid of men so bad, but yet you surround yourself with men. Mr. Fusion's a man. James a man, and they're the worst kind of men. They're the kind of men you wouldn't want to surround yourself around if you have a phobia of men. You don't get to pick and choose your phobia. That's not how that works. But you want everybody to believe your bullshit. Nope. Sorry. Not gonna work over here. Some of us have common sense.
Fucking listen. I didn't do nothing to Jules. The only thing I did to Jules was fucking defy her fucking chat and say you're not going to control my fucking chat. That's all I did. Because I
That's
had
all it
friends
took.
in here for fucking months and months. And she was like, "Well, I don't like that person." I was like, "I don't." I was like, "Jules, I've been friends with her for like fucking years on here. What are you talking about? You don't fucking like them. This is my fucking chat." So
Well, you should
eventually,
have
I got
known
tired
she's a
of
room
it.
killer. She's a room killer. You've seen her do it before. She killed Soflo's room, ran off all his
Yeah.
regulars, all his supporters. She's gonna kill stand-up guy's room if she keeps hanging around there. She tried to kill Frankie's room, but I put the kibosh on that.
Yeah.
Not who else? She's a room killer. She drives off all your regulars. Anybody that supports you, she'll drive off and refill them with her hive people. She's a room killer. Foot of overtime killed your fucking room and drove off all your regular supporters. I've seen her do it a dozen times to certain MobTube creators.
Yeah,
You've seen.
she tried that shit with me. I told her to go get fucked. Now we're fucking arguing.
Well, remember I made that cheerleading video?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I made that video and I said, I'll come on your panel and I'll run your chat room and I'll tell you what to do. Because I watched her do it to Lefty. I watched her do it to God, who was it at the time? But she was like her bullshit. She went on Lefty's and tried to control his chat room and run his fucking room. And then she destroyed Soflo's room. He's barely got his old subs back, I think.
Yeah.
And even then, he took a big hit.
Yeah, he gets 40 people in his chat. He's a fucking loser. He's a loser.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, not that I give two fucks. I was laughing the whole time she was destroying it. I was laughing my ass off. But it's just an example. That's just what she does. She kills chats. She kills chat rooms because it's like the typical cult mentality. It wants to isolate you from your regular people who tell you, "Hey, don't do that. Hey, your actual friends," and replaces them with fakes. Typical cult mentality. Isolate.
Yeah.
You know, for somebody who doesn't like the fag word, the N word, all that shit, you should hanging out with people who use that word constantly.
Yeah.
Constantly. The Junkie-verse, that's like their favorite words.
Right. Well, she makes something out of nothing all the time. So fuck that bitch. You know, like all the time. Yeah.
Yep.
She makes something out of nothing. That's what she does all the time.
Is Stan still crying?
I don't see either of them in the chat right now. So.
Oh no, he went live to cry about us. By the way.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Deli is white knighting for a drug addict. Who's the drug addict?
I don't know.
I don't know. No fucking clue. Pothead, maybe. I'll go as far as to say pothead, but I'm not a drug addict.
Yeah, it's fucking. I don't even know that.
Doing something one time doesn't make you a drug addict.
Stuff, you know.
Yeah. In my opinion, doing something one time doesn't make you a drug addict.
Yeah.
Is that like if you drink alcohol, you're now an alcoholic? Is that what the train of thought there with that?
That's what they think, though. So.
Alcohol's legal.
You know, that's what they think. You know.
If you're 21 or over, you have the legal right to drink if you want to. You've earned it. Fucking clowns. Well, I'm gonna get out there. I've wasted enough of your time, sir.
Yeah.
Have a great rest of the stream. I'll be listening if you're still on. Peace out.
Yeah, I'll be on here for a little longer, you know.
All right. Maybe somebody else will come join you.
Yeah. Well, have a good day. You're gonna
have
be
a good time. Yeah. I'll see you guys in the chat.
Okay.
See you, Miss Bambi.
All right. Well, it's just us now.
Bye, Bambi.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's up?
1 second. I'll be able to talk. Let me see.
Misliability locale. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. All right, I'm back. What's up, Kim? Love you. Join after you're done. So, Harry's. I don't know anything about that. I'm not talking about no Harry or anything like that. You know. Oh, you mean like okay, yeah, yeah. Block that.
What?
person.
Oh, get the
I thought they was talking about someone else.
Bambi is look. My wife was more goth than Bambi was, and I know that y'all know that because y'all had her on your panel interviewing her when you paid her that money, and she didn't divorce me like y'all wanted her to. Remember that?
Yeah.
She misses me. She knows she does. She ain't got no stability no more. Y'all don't even want to know how many boyfriends she's been through since me. Brownie, come on. Sit. So what you been doing? Sit, Fred. Green. I didn't want to talk much. I knew Miss Bambi was probably going to get off soon, so I just was waiting.
Yeah.
It's a bad thing. Like whenever there's more than two people on panel, it's so easy, even with two people, to interrupt one another, especially when you get talking about something you both are passionate about.
Yeah. Exactly. You know.
Miss Bambi, what'd you do? Talk your lips off so you had to go?
Right. Yeah.
You
Well,
could have. You could have chilled on panel. I know her lips fell off, literally. She's like, "All right, y'all, my lips are falling. I gotta go." Just kidding.
Right.
Hey, Miss Kim. Can I call you Little Kim? Y'all, that's Little Kim right there. Yeah.
Oh no, she's white. Yeah, no, I'm just joking. Yeah. Call her whatever you want to. Okay, you have my information. Anything you want to call her.
Chi, you're not a mole, are you? I swear, we don't know you, Chi. Like I know you. I'm like Chi's new, and I'm trying to give that account the person that's sitting behind it right now as we speak the benefit of the doubt that they're not somebody we already know, or like, because that's what happens, bro. Like I have had so many mods that, and it's, man, they really know how to put on an act, man. Like they know how to say the right things and be like, "Hey, how are you?" and all. They got some infiltrators, no doubt. So be careful. Just saying.
Yeah. Fuck them people. Fuck them, all of them. They're all fucking losers, all of them. Really, they're all fucking losers.
Is Miss Liability locate? She's supposed to be pretend. That's basically Jules, right?
That's a count, like act, like whatever. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Miss Liability, tell me, how did you groom Goku?
That's a good question. Say it. That's a good question.
I'm just curious.
A very good.
I'm not gonna trash talk him or anything. Like, yeah, I made that agreement with him, but like, I was wondering right then. Okay, does that mean you're gonna take? Because you've got media up that says horrible shit about me and stuff. And if you never took any of that down, which I checked a while ago before I ever even said anything about you, you didn't follow it, man. Damn, Deadly. She offered you a free haircut, some crack, and some clothes?
Not me, but yeah, I know what you're saying. I don't do crack. No,
And what is she saying by crack? Is that a code word?
No.
Seriously. I hate not understanding shit.
The usual practice, yeah. Well, listen, I was just trying to, build my channel up at the time. That's it. Miss Libill, okay.
Well, I was trying to. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. It's your turn. Go ahead.
No, that's it. I was just, that's all I had to say.
I think, I went. She came to my channel. She just popped up, which meant she was somewhere watching me, I guess, being sniped. And she came over and she's like, yeah, so what's going on? Nice to meet you. And she's like, do you know about this person named Bambi that's she's been stalking you for the past few months and all that? And I'm just like, the fuck do you want? I mean, like, you know, and then I start learning. I'm like, oh, and then she starts telling me about herself and how she got a channel and stuff. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I say, so I'm like, she's like, well, I'm into it with that. And so I end up joining with her. And just like me and Bambi said, after about a week of them getting the treatment like you're getting sort of right now, they folded. She made up an excuse, blocked me, all that, and I was fed to the wolves practically. Like, and all I was trying to do was like, like, can I learn what y'all talk about and stuff and be a part of y'all's channel? And just get away from that, And they were like, yeah, we're not gonna fight anybody. And I'm like, okay, I'm not asking you to do that. But yeah, it ended. But I said they were gonna try to fuck with you. I gave them fair warning. I didn't just go in there and be like, nothing's gonna happen. you know, it's fucked up. I think Johnny Mac was like, so why would you come over here then and be in your account when you know you got these people following you? It's like you want us to get attacked. And I'm like, no, I just simply want to be able to exist. Like, I'm not these people's property. Like, and I want to see if there's anybody out there on this platform at all that will allow me to exist on their channel without fucking bowing to some fucking like group. It's almost like some mob type tactics, like they put pressure on you. All these people gonna hate you. You're gonna have a problem. We're gonna break your legs. That's pretty much what they do.
Fuck them faggot pussy bitches. Fuck them. Fuck them. It's like Roadhog. He can go get fucked. The rest of them can go get fucking fucked. He ain't doing that shit.
Damn. Sent Bison a DP? Ooh.
What happened? What happened? Oh, a D-pick, yeah. I don't give a fuck about fucking who the fuck sent Bison, nothing. Fuck Bison.
supposedly he sent a DP to Bison, and I'm just like, why would you do that? First of all, second of all, like, you know, and what was the most insulting was this. I wasn't insulted, all right. And people can think, all y'all can think what you want, but I've been dealing with this shit for almost 2 years straight now. And so when I saw him fold to them, I, and basically say that y'all win, and all that shit. I didn't appreciate that. I'm like, well, you could have just messaged one of them directly or left a comment or something. You didn't have to go on camera and let them get it recorded and all that. And then he turned around and started like, talking about Bambi and and it's like he had found his true home or something. He thought,
Yeah.
And what was the part I was getting to that was the most infuriating was he said, "Yeah, I wasn't friends with Square or Rocco, bro." Like every time, just about every time, unless he was somehow live already or planned to go live, he was at my channel or this other dude named Rocco's channel, and he said he wasn't either of our friends because both of us are people that they go after. At the time, they wasn't going after. Well, yeah, they were. Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Never mind. Like, and all Miss Bambi did one day was that she stood up and she said, "Yeah, I don't feel right about this." She's like, here's the lowdown. This, and that's all. No offense to anyone in specific. Just saying for myself and making it known. Boy, just that little paragraph, man, it ruffled their fucking fat. Oh, she did say the shit that they're doing to Square and Rocco, that shit's illegal. I just want my chatters to know so they don't do it. And ever since then, she's been on their eyeball. Like they heard that.
Yeah.
It's not even technically, it is.
It's fucking, it's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy. I don't want any of my chatters to get. Yeah.
No, I'm not saying not just about me. I didn't say now. Don't say that now, Miss Babby, because I didn't say that. I said that you used me and that dude that Goku was talking about was what I was talking about as an example in your speech. But I know it's going on. It's going on in many more places. Like I didn't know there was a place like Deadly's and all these other places. I didn't know anything about them. I thought it was isolated, like something new, but it's not.
Yeah. Exactly. You know. It's fucking no. It's crazy. The way these people are. Fucking faggot bitches. Jules can go get fucked, okay? Jules can get fucked. All around. Brittany can go get fucked. That fat fucking skank bitch can go get fucking fucked. One time she took her teeth out and her dog stole them and ran away. Her dog. You know, seriously. She does got fake teeth, fucking cunt. She does. She's a fucking cunt. Yeah. You got these people that send cash apps, these fucking women, all, you know, these motherfuckers, you know. Fuck you too, bit pussies. You know.
I'm sorry about that dead air, folks. Can y'all hear me all right? Burn there. These two fucking faggots.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Fucking parrot is right. God damn it. And Square's up there asleep. Just talked about, yes. Oh, definitely a puss bone. Does my sound okay? Oh, he kicked Square. Fuck Deadly. I don't give a fuck about this faggot. Square's no longer on there. This dude's a fucking weirdo. Clear. You sound gay, Brookie. You son of a bitch. I'll tell you what, I will, since we're docked, let's get some of the people's thoughts in chat. I'm going to go ahead and drop that link for a minute. Just from what you heard, anybody want to grab that StreamYard link? Fucking, I don't know, Brookie or Pancake if you're listening. Yeah, right, Watcher. I don't know, dude. A full-grown man that uses Hello Kitty as a background and an avatar, that sounds, that looks groomerish to me, you fucking weirdo. For Square and Bambi to sit on a panel, that lets me know that them two pieces of shit condone that shit. So they're pedo supporters. Not on the clock. Try tomorrow. God damn it, Brooke. And whine and cry. God damn it. The biggest two pussies on the fucking planet were on panel together. Jesus Christ. Maybe the three big. And you got the one guy sitting over there, that deadly dude going, yeah, yeah, oh, I didn't mean to come up here and waste your time. And he's like, yeah, I was like, oh my God, I'm dead. All right. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Tag somebody else it. Hey, that's what's up, Berkey. So anyways, that's all he does is agree. Yeah, and it's annoying as fuck. God damn it. Anyways, I'm going to go have a date night with Pancake. So y'all have a good one. I'm out like a fat kid in dodgeball. Worky verse motherfucking strong. Oh, he was busy reading chats. Oh, he was over here watching. So Deadly or Dudley, Diddley, isn't that what Square called you? Was Diddley? So Diddley, Squidly, and Bambi can all shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. But I don't give a fuck. Keep moving because I got buckets for everyone. I'm out. Bye. Yeah, definitely.